Thank you, Mr. Hendrickson.
Thank you, Chair Buckley, members of the committee. This bill clearly violates the First Amendment, and I'm going to spend my 2 minutes talking about why this is very different than the Kennedy case. The Kennedy case involved a coach praying after a football game, a quiet, personal, brief act of prayer with no student involvement, done in the coach's free time outside his official duties, and the religious message was not part of a formal school program or otherwise endorsed, and most importantly, it was not given to a captive audience. Now, captive audience in this context is a legal term of art. It doesn't mean captive audience like you would think in terms of how we've all been listening intently to this hearing. It means captive audience in the sense that we've all been stuck here for 22 hours. The way I felt about high school, frankly. So what changes about this bill? First, students are legally required to go to school. They face penalties for excessive absences or truancy. They are forced to be there. That enhances the coercion aspect. In the Supreme Court's analysis, they said if it was a captive audience, the issue in Kennedy would have been problematically coercive. That is in the opinion itself. So this is clearly a distinguishable case. This is foisting religion on students who are required to be there, some of whom may not agree with the faith. This doesn't also preclude any student from engaging in their own personal religious brief moments of prayer, student-initiated religious activity on campus, like prayers at the pole, where students meet around the flagpole. These things are all allowed because they are student-led and student-initiated. They are not endorsed by the school. The difference here is this is endorsed by the school, and it's in the classroom, and it's foisted upon people who do not necessarily subscribe to this faith in a way that is problematically coercive, according to the Supreme Court.
Thank you very much. Members, any questions for this panel?